Okay, I am going to, speaking of It's a Bug, dude, live it. I don't remember how I saw it, but I saw your Steam review for Hollow Knight. Gotta give you some props, my man. It's quite humorous. So today we're headed to the city. I don't remember where that is. I think it is to the right of the fungal wastes. Am I correct? Or am I incorrect? It's like right to the right of the fungal wastes. But I don't remember if you get there through the Forgotten Crossroads or if you get there through the fungal wastes. So we'll take a little look once we get down here. Soft Pepe D? What is soft what? Oh, from the Hollow Knight music. It's the center of fungal, okay. So really I'm not even supposed to be here is what you're telling me? Yeah, I shouldn't be here right now, that's okay. It's okay. We'll go through this area just to remember the buttons real fast, because it's been 2 days since we played. I'm trying to think of a way to ask this without spoilies for people who maybe haven't seen the game before. Don't touch me, please. Do we have to fight? Go here or from Queen Station? And we'll just zoom it from here. Do I have to fight today the boss that has a lot of waves? I guess that's a good way to describe it. The boss that's like 87 bosses in one. Is that something I have to do today? I feel like that's not till late city. I feel like that's not in early city. I could be incorrect. I also just remember, I'm gonna sleep here real fast. We could probably get to that. What the heck are they doing here? Alright, we could probably get to, can I fight you? I splashed them! Adorable. We could probably get to that large, voluptuous woman who sells charms. Or a bug, sorry. Although I also don't remember where she is. She's in the bottom right. We don't have any money, so it's probably not worth it. Do I mean the WKs? I believe that is who I mean. That's probably a better way to non-spoily say who they are. And yes, those aren't for a bit. Thank Jeeves. Excuse me, I seem to have forgotten how to get to the fungal wastes. Burger King? Disgusting. We've already done our fast food tier list before. I don't know if... Can I not get down there through here? I mean, clearly not. I'm here and it's not going very well. Oh, what a silly boy I am. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. Okay, let's, as we make our way... Okay, I see where we're going. Let's talk about the story. So I sat down and I was gonna record an update video to be like, hey guys, I changed the name from Just Josh into Just Jershin. I know, what a crazy large change. It's really gonna change the fabric of human history and how I'm remembered, etc. Not so much, but I thought it was important for an update. And when I sat down to record it, I was scrolling through Facebook one day. For those who don't know, don't want to say. I'll just say this: I've been perusing new work lately. I've just been seeing what's out there. I don't like I'm fine with my job. Pays the money. Get to work from home. Don't have to risk my life and potentially die. So like that's nice. And also, Marie and I are currently potentially looking to buy a house. So it's very nice to have a little bit of job security on there to say, hello, person giving me many thousands of dollars. I have been working at the same place for 2 years, so you can trust me with that I'm going to pay the money back. Versus, hello, I just started a new job and just trust me, ha 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 ha. So it's a little sketch. It's a little sketch already as it is. I wish I would have come in here. There's just a free bench. Don't try to sneak past me, I can smell you. Do you collect a lot of Geo? Give me Geo and you can see something nice.
Bruh.
Pay to see something nice, I don't have enough. Leave now and return with more Geo. Alright, extreme yikes. Anyway, so I've just been perusing what was out there. Short answer, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Very little, I should say. Then I got a Facebook ad out of nowhere. The last place I was expecting to see a potential gives charms that are good for dream bosses. Yeah. Okay, I see where we're going. I got an advertisement on Facebook for a job. I was like, that's weird that you wouldn't use any other site. You post on Facebook. That was potential red flag number 1. I don't know if it's a potential red flag anymore. It was for a second, but now I'm not sure. Potential red flag number 2 was the actual job itself. If you ever read a job description and go, that is too good to be true, you must be lying to me. That's potential red flag number 2. The ad that was on Facebook was for a company in the town that is it's literally about 5 minutes away from me, so very close, easy commute. That's unfortunate, my microphone was in the way. It is an e-commerce company that buys Pokemon cards, packs specifically, in bulk, and then sells them online. So they're just like they're just a website that sells Pokemon cards, which is, you know, there's a lot of those. Pretty cool. I didn't realize there was one so close to home. And they were looking, they are looking to hire someone. So one of the elements of their business that they want to expand upon is doing Twitch live streams to open packs of Pokemon cards, because a lot of people like watching that kind of content. If they're already opening some of the packs anyway to resell some of the cards in singles, so they're basically like, hello, we are looking for an individual to stream for us on behalf of the company. You'll be the face of the company on the stream. A couple nights a week, come stream, and all you have to do is open Pokemon cards. That's it, brother. Come open Pokemon cards for us, and we will pay you money, real human money. So I was like, that's interesting. Can't be real. Interesting. What should I do with this lady? Just talk? Wait, child, why have you come here? Have you come to tame the savage, ruined land? Many have come to purify this place, but all who dwell here are eventually consumed. Yes, even the wild bugs lurking below us, they were once proud like you, but now they are only monsters. Beware, dreams of glory, child. Turn back and do not return. You were going to suggest doing something like that for a follower girl? The crazy thing is I've been thinking about it too. I'm not trying to steal my man Dan Giesling's thing, but like, I don't even care about sports cards that much, but watching him open packs is really fun. Like, it's just a good time. It's like the original loot box, essentially. This guy sucks without the shade cloak. I only have 97 Geo, so I don't feel too bad giving it one attempt. Let me heal first. So anyway, I said that seems interesting at the very least. So I reached out, and then I also sent an email to, you know, really... Ouch. Ouch. To really show that I was serious, I reached out on the support site. Okay. My man responded to me in like 5 minutes. I see what you're saying about the shade cloak, by the way. He responded to me very quickly, like 5 minutes, and he was like, I got a text back, or an email back that said, hey, text me, let's talk about it. I think you're perfect. Potentially should have been, and you know, don't get me wrong. I let him know about the Twitch channel, the YouTube channel. I'm doing that. I'm a big, huge, freaking fan of Pokemon. So, like, logically, yeah, it probably is a pretty good fit. Don't hurt me. I hate this attack. That one's tough, dude. That's tough, dude. Extremely tough. Extremely unfortunate. I'm dead. Oof. Hold on, focus time. My frames! Okay. Hold on. I'll tell the story. It's probably mid-boss battle. Ah! Mid-boss battle, probably not the time to tell the story. Okay. I'll keep doing that, boy. I bet we could yeet him. Anyway, so I reach out. He reaches back. He's like, heck yeah, brother, you're it. Come hang out. So, set up an interview, and he's like, I'm doing interviews today. This is like 2 p.m. at this point. He's like, can you interview at 4? I was like, oh my god. Well, that's a little quick, but sure, I'll do my best to make it work. You think I'm perfect? Maria! Stop. Don't do that. Except for Whitney, I'm sorry. Rip Whitney. I still think Vivian's better. You can find a better Snooty. Anyway. Yes, this is the way. This is the way, as they say. So he's like, hey, want to interview? And I'm like, sure, that sounds great. And he goes, cool. Meet me at the library of the local, there's a local college near me. And he was like, you want to meet there and we can do the interview? And I was like, uh-oh. First sign, I mean, there were some warning signs ahead of time. But that was the first time after he said that I was like, am I about to be murdered? I got slightly nervous. I was like, you know, maybe just out and about, that's fine. So I went and I showed up to the interview, and I was fully expecting this to be like a 20-year-old freshman business student that was like, I like Pokemon, so I started a company. And I was like, oh no, this is gonna be a joke. Thankfully, to my surprise, it was not. It was a guy, a young guy, he was like 29 years old, who basically went to school for business and was like, I'm gonna start me a business. It's a strange, don't get me wrong, it's a strange request, meeting in the library. But I was like, it's a public place, so like, I'm probably not gonna be murdered. So that's better than like, hey, let's come do the interview at my house. That would have been a little more yikes for me, and I probably wouldn't have done it, but it was a public place, so I went for it. Sat down, talked to him. You know, it's a small business. Like, him and his wife, basically. Extremely small. Which I've gone through before. I've worked for a small business before that is just a husband and wife operation. And you know, it, how can one nicely say, wasn't the greatest experience of my life. Wasn't the worst, but definitely like there's some definite draws to working for a small startup company. There's also some major drawbacks. Sometimes it's nice working for a company that like has a bunch of procedures in place and knows what they're doing, etc. You lose a little bit of that in the startup environment, even if the startup environment can be a little bit more exciting. You get to kind of be your own boss, which is nice. Anyway, so he gave me a spiel. He was like, yeah, you know, I'm currently trying to do these live streams, but you know, my wife and I basically run the entire business ourselves. We do all of the, you know, all of the orders. We do all of the, like my house is just filled with Pokemon cards. Like, that's all on us right now. We don't have an office space, which was one of the first yikes for me. We work out of our house. And so he's like, basically, I've been trying to start up some streams, and I've been doing them every now and again, but I'm basically working like 120 hours a week, and I'm gonna die. Which is understandable. He was like, so basically what you would do is we have a setup at my house. You would come over a couple nights a week. You would stream some Pokemon card openings, interact with the community. We have some games, some giveaways and stuff that we do. You would come interact with them. You would run the streams. You'd be basically the personality and etc. And I was like, you had me until you're gonna come stream you'll come to my house and stream in my basement. By the way, the hours of the streams are like 7 to midnight or 1 a.m. So I was like, I don't want to really be in a strange man's house. A person I don't know's house. From 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. So I was a little on the fence. I was like, it seems like a great job opportunity, but I was a little bit on the fence. Anyway, had a follow-up call today, and some things changed. They took a closer look at my YouTube and Twitch channel, and they were like, hey man, you actually got a pretty sick setup already. 6 hours of card openings. It's a lot of cards. They do, they usually do some gaming stuff in there as well. It's not just 6 hours of card opening. They'll do some, they'll do like a gaming portion as well. So it's like, it's a variety show, but with mostly featured on Pokemon card openings. Then they do some like community games that people can win Pokemon memorabilia and stuff as well, which is pretty cool. You remember the Elder. Anyway, called back today and said, you know what, your setup's actually pretty sick. What if we hooked you up with a camera of your own, like a nice close zoom, like a nice camera, which I don't have. I'm using a freaking webcam from 2013 still. What if we hooked you up with a nice camera and you could just do the live streams from home? That's literally all you'd have to do. And I was like, now we're cooking. No, they didn't insult my camera. I brought it up. I was like, my camera kind of sucks. My camera unfortunately kind of sucks. But then when you add that element to it, now you've piqued my interest in an extreme fashion. My camera is unfortunately not very hefty. My camera is very bad. It's okay though. It gets the job done, but it's not very good. Are you gonna explode? You are. Ooh, Papa. But like, that was like the one, because like the guy seems super nice. He seems ridiculously driven. He's putting in the hours right now. I love the business. I love Pokemon cards. I collected them a ton as a kid. I collected them in high school as well, and a little bit into college. And also, I've already been wanting to do some Pokemon card pack opening stuff, so it would be sick. Potentially sick. I love it. And also, so it got even cooler than that. It wasn't, one of the things I was nervous about, I was like, is it just the card opening stuff? Because like I have the job right now. I don't know if I could turn that into a full-time thing. And the idea is basically that, you know, in the short term, I could maybe do some Pokemon card pack openings and stuff. And maybe long term, you know, it is a small business and I have small business experience. Might be able to help the company grow in some way. And I was like, okay, now we got some long tail potential here. So, there's the backstory of my interesting experience that is now turned into what I was a little on the fence at first, what is now turned into a rather tantalizing experience. So here's the problem. Here's where the issues start arising. Besides that I just got spiked. Here's where the issues. I don't even think just dash forehead. Here's where some of the issues, I should say, start to arise. Number one, the days of the streams are Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, which happens to be our exact stream schedule. Now, they also did mention today there's a chance to be a little flexible there, and that's what they stream right now, but that's just with the guy in charge doing it. And if they wanted to add some more in the future, I just threw up. And if they wanted to add some more in the future, one second. Bro, Maria's the arrow, and I'm sweating my pants off again. What happened? Of course, I was like, as soon as I saw the schedule. But they said they might like to add some more stream days, and so like I could be very flexible with my schedule, and it theoretically wouldn't interfere with this. So the goal would be continue working at the main job for now. Potentially add some part-time streaming for them on as well. Maybe like 10, 15, 20 hours a week, slowly increasing over time. It's just me. I've just been a sweaty boy lately for some reason. I don't really know why. And then long term. And then long term. Potentially transition from the one job into the other job, assuming things go well, assuming it's still a good fit, etc. So, the issue there would be, I would probably be working, city crest please, I would probably be working 40 hours at my current, I would definitely be working 40 hours at my current job, plus 10 to 20-ish hours at a second job. So at the very least, stream schedule's probably already got to move around a little bit. But also just my free time in general, is it really 40 hours? I mean, I mean maybe, yeah. I mean, like, I have to be on call for 40 hours where I can't just not work. I can't just disappear and be like, I'm supposed to be working now, but I'm just gonna go record YouTube instead. So unfortunately it is, yeah, I mean, like, on paper it's 40 hours. My free time would probably get really, really strapped. So, the Twitch channel, definitely stuff on YouTube. It's a good thing I just goofed and lost, spoiler alert if you're catching up, but it's a good thing I lost the, Pokemon Shield Wonderlock, because I would have zero time for YouTube for sure, probably. I would still like to do Twitch stuff, but I might... Here's the thing, I'd be working 40 hours Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then on Tuesday and Thursday nights, I would also probably be going and streaming for that, which means I would probably also have to move the stream schedule to like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe? Or maybe just Monday, Wednesday, or maybe just something else. You have a meeting. Ooh, have fun, Spink. So, what I'm saying is I probably wouldn't be streaming, what are we streaming right now, like 12 to 15 hours a week? That probably gets cut down a little bit. Because even though we are in quarantine and don't have much of a social life, I do like hanging out with Maria every now and again. So I don't want to just literally be streaming forever and she never sees me again. So short-term things could be a little yikes. But long-term, the idea is that things go well there, transition out of current job, that becomes full-time job, and then it's just the exact same thing I'm doing now. I got my normal job, and I can also do some stream stuff on the side. But I do hate the idea of taking my foot off the gas when it comes to the channel, so that's one of the things that's keeping me a little... I'm way less on the fence, like I'm definitely closer to leaning to yes now. Still gotta think about it probably over the weekend, but I'm definitely more... if there's one little area where I'm like, it's a little iffy, it's like I'd probably have to cut back on what we're doing here, and definitely on YouTube for at least the interim period, which is a little scary, you know? I hate taking my foot off the gas. I'm not leaving you forever. Oh my god, the misinformation. Would stream donations go to them for Pokemon streams? So, that's the cool thing as well, is like, yeah, I might be streaming less here, but I would still be streaming. So if you guys wanted to come hang out in this, like, obviously I would promote them, because I want the company to do well. And also I like Pokemon cards. I would still be streaming, I just wouldn't be playing as many games. I would be doing more, I would be doing the pretty much the Pokemon card stuff over there. So you would be able to come and watch, which is cool. Donations, nothing in writing obviously because I haven't agreed to anything, but I was at least told I would keep all donations that I made during the course of that. Yeah, Joji, I'd probably recommend maybe you don't show up to the Pokemon card unboxing streams. I think that's probably, I'd like to... Joji, I know you're chaotic. I would like to trust you enough to think you wouldn't potentially ruin my dream job for me, but unfortunately I can't say that. At least right now. So for this is fine. This is fine. But if I'm potentially streaming and just doing Pokemon stuff, that would scare me. I also I don't think you're that into Pokemon, so that probably wouldn't be super duper intriguing, I would think. Content. But some people are super into it. I'm super into Pokemon cards. This is where the cool kids stream. Dude, I'm sweating my butt off. First of all, welcome in, Jag. What's happening? We need a little chaos now and again. Super short version. Sorry, Quill, I skipped your text. Super duper short version is, I found a job, interviewed, and am potentially going to accept a part-time, maybe turning into full-time position, streaming Pokemon card pack openings for a company that has a website that sells Pokemon cards. And long-term wants to do a lot more Pokemon-type stuff. I mean, like, I literally... I can't think of an industry that I would love more. I currently work for a video game company, which is pretty sick, but there's video game genres I don't enjoy, and types of video games I don't play, and we just so happen to be making one of them. What do you mean? Oh, I don't have a map for this area. I thought it's because I hadn't rested at the bench, but we definitely rested at the bench. Pokemon's Pokemon, dude. It's like literally been a part of my life since I was 3 years old and has never left ever since. You can't, in my opinion, really go wrong there. I hate these guys, dude. I hate these guys. These guys drive me nuts. So it seems like the best of both worlds, Hannah Montana style. So you're telling me you haven't played and enjoyed every game ever made? I have not. It's crazy, I know. But I hate to say it, but it's true. I'm a fake. Fake gamer. I'm sorry. Red Dead Redemption just didn't do it for me. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that that's going on right now. Nothing has been decided. I'm gonna take the weekend to think about it. If I take it, stuff in the short term in the channel likely would get pretty rough. But the long-term goal would to still make it work. The other thing too that I like, just full transparency, it's one thing right now that I like have my job. Yo, welcome in, Totter, by the way. It's one thing now that I have my job and then I like do streaming as a hobby on the side. It's sick. If streaming became my job, then I don't know if I would also want to do streaming on the side. I just don't. I don't know. I've never done that before, so I can't say for certain. But you may get streamed out. My vocal cords may literally collapse underneath the weight of so much talking. So that's something I would also need to come to terms with, is if I start doing more and more streaming for work purposes, do I become less and less interested in streaming for hobby purposes? I don't know. All millions of things that have been it's been a crazy day. Like my brain has been fried and trying to figure out what to do, because like on paper seems like the dream. I don't know though. Come searching for rare items, have you? Well, hands off, the collection is mine and won't be selling to grubby little wanderers. Still, imagine you come across many interesting items in your travels. Maybe you'd care to part with some. I'll offer a fair trade for each. Oh, is there any reason not to give these to this guy? Like, it's just free monies? I don't want to give it to him yet, just because I don't feel very safe in this area yet. Hopefully I feel safe soon, but at least at the current moment, I do not feel safe. As your friend and not a stream viewer, every job I've had so far has started as, "This sounds like the dream." I know. Granted, it's a small sample size. I'm only 2 for 2. I'm only 2 for 2 in jobs sounding fantastic, and then it not ending up being all that it's cracked up to be. You would not be incorrect about that. Is this where I put the key? Yes. And I think that takes me down to the sewers, but I don't really want to go there yet. I'd rather do some exploring and maybe get some mapping. I'd rather get some mapping. But the nice thing... Excuse me? Ooh, fancy cutscene that I don't remember. Hornet? No, that's the Hollow Knight. Yo, this song's really good. Maria, play this on harp for me. Hiya! Did you miss something? Super long announcement. Totter, I'll give you the skinny. Basically, I found a job opportunity for a company that sells Pokemon cards. They're looking for someone to head up their Twitch channel, to stream for them, to do Pokemon card pack openings. I'm considering accepting the position. It's a part-time position in addition to my current job, which would then up my workload a week to probably like 60 plus hours, in which case things may get a little rough on Twitch/YouTube. Just thoughts percolate in my head. I don't know if that's going to happen. Again, we meet Little Ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. I underestimated, though, since I've guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience, born of 2 voids. It's no surprise you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In doing so, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If knowing that truth, you'd still accept a role in hollowness perpetuation. Seek the grave in ash, and mark it would grant one like you. Okay, I think I missed a couple words in that sentence, but we're fine. It's cool. No, dude, it's like, I mean, it's an extremely sick opportunity, potentially. If it's everything it's cracked out to be, the potential long term would be Memorial to Hollow Knight. Like, actually working for a company that has direct tie-ins with Pokemon. And, like, that's the dream, dude. In the Black Vault far below, through its sacrifice, hollowness lasts eternal. Black Egg Temple added to map. Didn't we already know where the Black Egg Temple was? I already knew where the Black Egg Temple was. Thought we'd already been there. I really don't want to go to the sewers yet. I'd like to find the Nailsmith. I don't remember exactly where he is, but I know he's to the left somewhere. You go to the very bottom and then you go to the left. That might be the sign for him. I just pushed that man off. He's over here somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, but I'd like to go to him even though I don't have a ton of money. I don't remember how much it costs. See you later, brother. Oh, you're living. I'd like to upgrade my nail. It just has a pin now? Wait, what's just a pin now? Also, am I going the right way? Is that? Oh, this is the Nailsmith. Look, it's got a freaking nail on it, dude. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. They market very well. I gotta give some big ups to that signage. Oh, it just has a pin now. Okay. So nothing new and exciting about Black Egg Temple. We knew where it was before, but now we really know where it is. It's on the map! Like, hopefully this business, after I start working there, and send them to the moon. That would be sick. Oh, goodness. Have I really only been playing for 30 minutes? I think because I'm sweating like a dang pig. It feels like I've been playing for much, much longer. Although I guess that just means it took me 30 minutes to tell a story that could easily be told in about 5 minutes, so 5 seconds maybe. Have you brought a nail to behold? Leave it on the ground and return later if you're still breathing. I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is in quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail, and I'll make a blade far more deadly. Yes. Obviously, I would love that. As you wish. All right, ding, ding, ding. There it is. And now he's going to do swipe, swipe, swipe. Okay, just kidding. I was thinking of the wrong cutscene. There we go. The reforging is complete. I've honed your nail's edge. You'll find it stronger than it used to be. Head out and test its strength against your foes. Can I upgrade it again, or do you have to get like a certain point in the story? You've returned. If you bring me a piece of pale ore, you can forge it and make it stronger still. Okay. I don't think we have that. I'm gonna assume... Great stuff. It's like when you fall at Fall Guys and get stuck underneath the hoop. I'm gonna assume we don't have any of that. You need pale ore. One for the first, second, and okay, yeah, we do not, unfortunately, even have a single pale ore. Dude, we are one-shotting stuff, though. Great game. We are one-shotting things now, which has me pretty excited. Ooh. The one thing... Beautiful music. The one thing that does not have me excited, that I'm mostly quite concerned about, is where is Cornifer? Cornifer, is that even his name? Where is my map making friend? Where is my map making friend currently? 3 shots? Still haven't gotten a crown? We've been, Oh, I can swim. We've been the beneficiary of, some very lucky fall mountain rounds, Totter, so we've thankfully, fortunately, got a couple crowns. People just jump at the crown and they just donk off of it, dude. I don't know what they're thinking. But I'll take it. I'll take the dubs. Good luck with the life decision. And see, here's the thing. And it's like, it's almost like having trust issues from a relationship perspective. Oh, you're out, Joji? Have a good one. It's almost like having trust issues from a relationship perspective. It's like I've been hurt many times before by what I thought was potentially a dream job. Is this a joke again? Am I being pranked yet again? But also it's like, just because the other ones weren't doesn't mean this one won't be. Am I just hopelessly optimistic? Possibly. I don't know though. That's part of, I need to take a couple days to think about it. We'll figure it out in the long term though. It'd be pretty freaking cool though. Assuming it is, in fact, what it's cracked up to be, I would be rather pogged up. If you throw enough darts, one of them's gotta hit the bullseye. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. You gotta kiss a few frogs to find your prince. I think I like these metaphors. Oh, a little close quarters here. Okay. Little close quarters, but not a problem. Watch this. I didn't know that was going up. That makes my life a lot easier. All of the analogies have entered chat. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. Exactly. It's so accurate. And I want to take that shot. Fortunately, the last couple shots I've taken ended up with a broken femur on. Okay, these guys. This is what I'm thinking of. They do the sweep the leg. Yeah. They sweep the leg, Johnny. Those ones I don't like as much. The regular ones with the nail, totally fine. I hear the explodey boys. It's the ones with the large spear that make me a little more concerned. Okay, I can't go there yet. We'll just explore what the city has to offer. There's a lot here so far. There's a lot here so far, but we feel very powerful, dude. We are almost to map Lord Cornifer. Ah! Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. The pack opening videos will also probably be much less intense than a typical Just Jershon stream. Oh gosh! Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I would think you could expect a lot less screaming. I don't know, unless I pull that $55,000 Charizard card. In which case I may scream like I've never screamed before. Gotta shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you still end up amongst the stars. I like that. Give me more. I like the, I'm a proponent of astrological analogies. That's good eats. I don't like kissing frogs nearly as much, unless it's Tad. Tad is my son. He can get a big old kiss. That's fine. Okay. Map Lord. Oh no, the hiccups. I didn't think about that. Do you think that could be my undoing? Do you think people will be like, I won't watch this? Every time I get excited. I think this is a fake grub, by the way. Spoiler alert. Not a fake grub. Just the easiest grub to get of all time. I mean, I cannot complain. Cornifer, I see paper. Oh! You tricked me with paper. Okay. Extremely rude. I found a real grub, not clickbait. So I gotta work on that too. I gotta work on my clickbait game. For the stream titles. There's real monies associated with it. Okay, so obviously I did not mean to come back down here. I regret it immensely. Thumbnail of trash can. You know where the fake boys are? I don't like the fake boys. Every game, I get it. It's Dark Souls Light. It's gotta have a mimic. I get it. I get why you put them in this. But it's the same way I feel about Jinjos in Banjo-Tooie. They're so adorable. Why'd you have to add an evil variant? That's the ultimate distrust. It's one thing, the chests in Dark Souls, yeah, they give you items, but who cares? They're not that nice. Jinjos are adorable. The grubs are adorable. No, dude, they terrified me as well. Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it, but all the architecture is very splendid. Simply splendid, very. Charting is such a... The nice thing about the Pokemon card bag openings, no reading. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements so far. Purchase a map? Yes, queen. I love your writing. Alright, tremendous eats. You found them in the place where there were like 3 of them and they bodied you? Dude, they do that. And I don't respect them for doing it. Okay, so now we have a map. Oh my gosh. So the mighty, dude. No reading. There's a shortcut back to this bench that you will not let me miss. I appreciate you. Oi, watch where you going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I'm so the mighty. I'd know I had a great renown if I decide I'm going to stay dry, and that's what's going to happen. And I'm Michael Caine. Curse this wretched, shitty, watered monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. Have you seen him? The gods still persistent. Being overly devoted to one's duties is no virtue. Alright, so Zode's saying I shouldn't take the job. Interesting. A new perspective has entered the arena. Tell him no? A commenter yesterday told you should try reading a book as an insult and I didn't know what to do with it? That's very rude. It's extremely rude. That sounds like a Facebook comment more than a YouTube comment, to be often. Not that YouTube comments are not also awful a lot of the times. But that sounds like a boomer on Facebook. I saw the Buccaneers posted something the other day. Tom Brady was doing like they were doing like hand drills with the receivers. So like, you know, sometimes when you're practicing, you wouldn't do this in a game, but to like, you want the receiver to practice catching. So sometimes you throw a ball maybe in a semi-difficult to catch position to see if they can come up with it and be like, dude, nice. That means even if I mess up and I throw it bad, they could still potentially catch it. That's great work. Anyway, they took a video of that, and there were a bunch of comments being like, Brady threw that so low, what's he doing? Does he even know how to play quarterback? And then you had a lot of, and I was one of them, but you had a lot of rude people that would come and be like, if you've ever watched an NFL practice before, then you'd know that this is part of the hands conditioning drill. Obviously. Maybe you guys should watch a practice for once. Study the sport. And I'm like, okay. They didn't know. They didn't know. Now, I'm also offended that they were roasting my man Tom Brady for throwing low, but just maybe let him... You can give someone that same information, but in a way that's like, hey, you didn't seem to know this, so I wanted to inform you of a cool thing. Instead you take that, instead you take the I'm a genius route, and you end up looking like a doof. Oh! Sorry, I didn't see anything. I won't tell anybody. What a bunch of dummies, didn't even know it was a hands drill. Look, I don't remember what it's called either, so lump me in with the dummies, I suppose. Shame he threw low against Tennessee too. He didn't throw low against Tennessee. He threw it to Philip Dorsett, who dropped it. And it just so happened to go... Ugh. And it just so happened to go directly into the hands of the Tennessee defender. We don't talk about that. That was a rough day. Actually, it's not a rough day. I kind of love his last pass being an interception that hit his receiver in the hands, but then was deflected into the opposing team's hands and returned for a touchdown, is about the perfect way I could think to end his tenure in New England. Is that the last one? The man gave so much to the team, working with so little for such a long time, and that's how he goes out. It's kind of fitting. A simple key, part 2, baby. But then you don't get to insult people, it's true. How are they supposed to know how smart I am? I need them to know how smart I am. Alright, we got a bench over here, which is good. You think we could probably do that boss fight today? Ooh! We have a stag station as well, and that's right. Did he just remember the name for the first time in the entire playthrough? He did! Wanderer's Journal, that's free monies. You can use that simple key wherever you want. Might do the one back in Dirtmouth. Sorry. I might use the one back in Dirtmouth. Ooh. Okay, unfortunately not enough geo for that. We'll be back when we have a cool 150. Which can't be too far. Dung Beetle Station. He looks like kind of like a dung beetle. It's not an insult. Excuse me? You don't insult the dung beetle just because of what how it chooses to spend its life. It's just its livelihood. If I said, ooh, that guy looks like a If I said that guy looks like a plumber, you wouldn't be like, how dare you? What an insult. It's not an insult in the slightest. Can I check to see if Bretta is in Dirtmouth at the end of stream? I absolutely will. Oh, messed up. We can absolutely do that. We can absolutely see how Brett is doing at the end of stream. Okay, so I'm a little stuck. I'm a little stuck. Could just go down here, never mind. A little stuck right now. What could that possibly do? Break the ground? I need her to melt my heart. We're a little stuck right now. Except I don't think we should be. Go back up for a sec. 1 second, too busy dying. And collecting that delicious geo. You can break the chain. Do I need to shoot a fireball at it? For some reason I thought I'd have to do the downwards dash. I was expecting one of those. Just slice? Forehead? Are you kidding me? It's just that easy? Is it? Oh, it's just for a shortcut. It's actually just that easy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we actually need... We'll come back. But we need... we actually need 350 geo. Because we're trying to... We need 350 geo because we want to open the tram and the elevator both. If humanly possible. Okay, which way was the... Is this a new way? Dude, this song's... Maria, play this one on harp. This one's so good. Probably shouldn't be reading. Dude, this song's beautiful. That one's good. Is this... What is it? City of Tears? I can go sell to Lem for some quick muns. Genius strats. Also gonna go rest at the bench so that I can get my HP back. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't remember where Lem was. Pretty sure you tried it and it had too many repeated notes. I gotcha. Dude, I'm sweating bullets. Good stuff. Okay. Maria, what you should do on harp, you should learn Cornifer's Humming. That would be a great song. He's adorable. There's a cool world lore thing you can tell me about City of Tears after I find a specific area. I'm down for that. No, I forgot about you. This man is heck. I know what you're thinking. Ooh, that was a super duper easy fight. Ooh. What are you worried about that guy for? That's the easiest fight I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it was. It was. Good one. You got me there. Kudos to you. Soul Sanctum lore. Is this the lore capital of the USA? Check left. Blink. I have no problem checking left. Hello. Are you just trying to scare me again? I hear Cornifer. It's a shortcut. Da, 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 da. I literally for the rest of my life. An ornate door made from glistening metal. Insert the elegant key. Sure. Okay. I promise you, this is not where I thought it was. I don't know who you are. Where you're from. Don't care what you did. As long as you love me. Who you are. Where you're from. Alright, this is not going well. The spore is really nice for this battle, because these little globbies that come after me will just run straight into the spore. It is a little tough. My man here doesn't give me much time to try to figure out when I want to heal. Thankfully, it doesn't seem too hard. He's gonna catch him. Oh, I didn't see that guy. Ah. No, I missed the jump. No! No! Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down. Oh! Ooh. Ooh. Oh, okay. It just required about 175% of my poor human brain. Got it done. All right. Have we... What's the only... Is Spider Boy the only boss we have not 100 or first tried so far? Have we first tried every other boss? There's a shortcut back to corner for a breakable wall halfway. Oh, sorry, I did not see your wait, do not. Wait, do not. Breakable wall. Halfway up the elevator. Oh, I see what you're speaking of. Oh, I knew I heard him in here, by the way. Alright. Good stuff. And how much geo did I need for the stag station? 200? Make sure to get the reward. Oh, I will. Thank you for the shortcut tip. Nightbot, yes, please. Maria, don't be anxious about school. You're gonna freaking kill it. Even if it's remote, doesn't matter. Even if the kids aren't gonna turn on their webcams half the time, you'll know that they'll be playing their recorders in the background. And they're gonna sound like angels. Yes, I'll examine closely. So probably shouldn't have done that, huh? Seems like that was a mistake. Oh, never mind. Tap B to unleash more powerful spirit. Yo, so it's just a damage upgrade for my Kamehameha? I'm into that. I'm very into that. That's very good. My spell is very strong now. I'm trying to remember if I ever did this in my first playthrough. I had to have done this in my first playthrough. Alright, let's go up to these two things real quick just to unlock them. We don't actually need to do anything with them per se, but I think we should at least get the tram. Not the tram, we should at least get the elevator and the stag station paid for and all ready to go. And I think 370 should be enough. So I should be able to avoid these jabronis. Oh, that was an accident. That was an accident. Okay, okay, alright, just a little heck. I hate those guys, dude. These ones drive me nuts. Oh, get out. No. Okay. Let's calm down for just a couple seconds here. It doesn't have to go this way. I know it's a mess, Maria. It's big yikes. Thankfully, thankfully everyone's life is big yikes, so 2020 has not been kind. Hopefully it's all over soon and we can all return to some sense of normalcy. Ooh, we got a beast demon upgrade. It's also bigger and can pass through land. I legit don't think I ever picked that up in my first playthrough, and I don't know how. I don't know why I would have not gone to this area. But it's not ringing a bell. Wrong way, but I wanted to do the elevator too. Because now with the elevator... Yeah, I'm gonna do the elevator and the stag station. I'll connect them both. This should just connect up to the forgotten whatever place, right? Yeah, and then we unlock this over here, which should just be like one room. I don't know what this room's deal is, but if I had to go all the way this far around through an elevator to get to it, it better be pretty darn special. You forget about that elevator? I don't use it very often, but I'll unlock it. Slightly frightening, but okay. Slightly frightening, but okay. Open up the shorty. It's a mask or a soul piece? Dude, I'm into that. Ooh, it's all about them passive upgrades, boys. More HP, more soul. We love it all. Alright, that should be number 2. 1 away. Do shoddy like a melody in my head. Alright. We've pretty much done, like, there's no reason not to go back to the City of Tears because we've pretty much done everything up here, I'm pretty sure. Dude, I'm proud of myself, but also semi-ashamed. It's gonna be the first time I ever finished all my water. And I'm still thirsty for some reason. You know the other wild thing? Maybe I'm not thirsty, maybe I'm hungry. I've eaten nothing but a handful of peanut butter-filled pretzels so far today. I'm absolutely starving. My poor brain needs some calories in it to survive. But work said, nah. You think you get the lunch break? Nah. Grab a handful of pretzels. Now, I can't blame work because I did choose to take a nap before stream instead of eating dinner. So that's my own problem. Would you like tater tots? I do like tater tots. I do like tater tots. Maybe just like, you know, I don't want to steal all your tater tots because like you got tater tots and I got sweet potato fries. So I don't want to steal all your tatey tots. That doesn't mean I won't eat like 10. That seems like a fair... Chad, is that a fair number? Is that a fair number of tater tots to borrow from borrow forever, I should say? What's too many? Okay, here's a question. You're sitting at the dinner table, or maybe you're out at a restaurant, and you receive a bowl of appetizers. Well, you don't. Let's say it's your date. Your date, or your significant other, or whoever, you got some appies. It's like, onion rings. How about onion rings? How many onion rings usually get in a serving? Like 10 to 15? My question is, what is a... Ouch. What is a permissible amount? Onion ring stinky? Okay, let's go with cheese curds. Fried cheese, delicious. You get a basket of cheese curds. And your significant other / date is nice enough to say, you can have some if you would like some. What is an appropriate amount of cheese curds to borrow? That you didn't order the appetizer, but they were nice enough to let you have some. You get me every time. What is an appropriate amount that's not like, okay, this is egregious? I would say less than 5% of the entirety of the meal. Depending on the number. If they give you 10 onion rings, you really shouldn't even be able to have one. You can have one. We'll say the closest to 5%. They give you 10 onion rings, you can have one. They give you 20 boneless wings, you can have one. Any more than that, I think you're stepping over the lines a little bit. Maybe 10%. I'd go up to 10%. But in my heart, I know I'm such a stingy boy. That I know I'd prefer 5%. Probably wouldn't take more than 2 or 3. I think it also depends how long you've known the person. If it's a first date, which I have never gone on in many years, but I'll assume, if it's a first date, I'm not taking any. I'm sorry. Unless we were like, you know the person really well beforehand. If it's a new date, if it's a new person, first date, I'm not taking any. I don't want to, you don't be that kind of guy. If it's Maria, I'm eating half the plate. Why did I say it like that? Just to put extra emphasis on that fact to make sure it is known. Record ahve. The mind still limits us so. How to break past its constraints and to attain pure focus. Is it even possible? Thank you. I heard I have sweet potato fries and wasn't sure. Wait, what about sweet potato fries? The restaurant has a rule. Dude, that's the best. I'll still... My opinion on a lot of I think you should leave has changed over time. Many of the ones I didn't used to like, I now like. But the one opinion that hasn't changed... The fully loaded nachos skit is the best skit in the whole show. And it's not really close, to be honest. It's so good. that there's almost no competition. You're making them now. Do you want? Yes, but I said yes. I want tater tots. Just a couple though. I would literally take like 2, if any. My first date comment. Every date with Maria is like a first date because I have short-term memory loss. Just kidding. That's an Adam Sandler movie. Wait. I already fought you. You don't understand. I already fought a more difficult version of you who also spawned little ghosty goos. You think I'm scared of you? Okay. Actually, though, do you think I'm scared of you? Because the answer is no. I tend to think you're a joke. Also, our Kamehameha Blast is very strong. If I was hypothetically on a first date, which I would never... See, I could have worded it like that. We never had a first date? I mean, that's gotta literally be untrue. For us to never have a first date would insinuate we've never been on a date. Because if you've been on a date, one of them had to have been the first one. You can't not have a first date. It's mathematically impossible. Okay, this guy's standing right where my microphone is. I can't see jack doodly squat. We definitely had a first date. I just don't remember what it was. Probably Chinese food, because that's all there was to do in that town. I always bail on date night. Follow-up question. If you're on a date and your date takes you to see a matinee performance of The Great Les Mis, what percent of the show is an acceptable percent to sleep through? 0%. If you sleep through 1%, you're seeing it a second time. That was my first date. That was not. Actually. That was not a first date. It was a first date I probably would have... I'd like to think, even though young me was pretty naive, I'd like to think I would know enough of my self-worth to not go back for another one, but unfortunately that was like 15 days. Apparently none of it. You mean the one where afterwards you said, so we're basically dating, right? No. You don't, okay, you don't have to be dating. Okay, question. No, you don't have to be dating to go on a date. The whole point of dating is to see if you would like to date, correct? Am I crazy here? So at some point, before the boy finally manned up and committed, which he doesn't do very often, we went on a single first top date to see if it was gonna work. Spoiler alert, it did. There had to have been one. That counts. That's gotta count for something, is all I'm saying. Where am I? Is there a boss fight coming up? Did it? Oh, good. And if it didn't, well, that's what I've got the other first dates for. Oh, you can't do that! You don't have a permit for that. Okay. Is there a boss fight coming up? No. That makes me feel like the answer's gonna be yes. Think about where I am. I don't want to. I don't like this boss. This boss made me throw my controller. Actually, not this one. The Dream variant in particular. Dude, I already have this upcoming boss's patterns, like, burned into my brain. I can't wait for him to make a 6-pip die rectangle of freaking orange juice and just come spin and ruin my life. I have it. It's already all up here. He's not that bad, but the dream version is stinky. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, this is the boss that I'm not ready yet. This is the boss that I'm not ready yet. Ready yet. I'd like to explore what you got going on behind door number 2 first. I think there's a bench like right here, if I remember. There's a bench like right over here. Am I crazy? Maybe there's not a bench over here. What the? There's not a bench right over here, but there is a spell twister, whatever the heck that is. Decent charm if you go for a spell build. I've never done a spell build before. Full range in Hollow Knight? Couldn't be me. I don't really want to do this boss fight. But I suppose I have to. Spells cost less soul. That's pretty good. There will be no more first dates. Thank you for making the decision for me, Use. Now tell me what to do about this Pokemon card job. Help me. I don't want to do this boss fight, dude. Alright. We've had a pretty good time with bosses so far. I see you back there, you freaking Spectre. Inspector Gadget. Could always start it one night a week. Okay, but here's the thing. The guy seemed... I remember your moves. Forgot about that. Hate it. Can never dodge it. The thing is, my man seemed very nice and also was like working himself to the bone already. So the last thing I want to do is like be like, I'm just gonna start as a little trial run, see how I like it. And then I'm gonna, after you finally have a taste of freedom, forgot about the fake outs. I don't want to be like, thanks for the $100, brother, but I decided I don't want to do this anymore. Go find another human being. It's one thing that's like a decent-sized company, because then it's decently easy to leave like that and be like, oh, they'll find a new employee. It's a startup, dude. I feel so bad. And probably just wouldn't, to be honest. I'd rather just like work and be like, not miserable, but like, that's not the whole fight. Okay, yeah, I was like, rather work, be like uber busy, than leave something. He tricked me! Oh, you tricked me. Okay. We could do the soul version, I'm pretty sure, of this fight right after. In the soul version of the fight, doesn't he just like freaking not stop slamming down at a certain point? I'm pretty sure there's some point in the fight where my man just doesn't stop slamming. You're right, this fight's actually not too bad. Maybe it's because I've been through the game one time and I still semi-remember these patterns, but also, I do not kid when I say I was on this boss fight, the soul version. Oh, he doesn't do the 6-pip die, he only does a 4-pip die. I was on the soul nail version of this boss fight for 7 hours. Like, I don't know, like an unbelievable amount of time. So maybe it's just ingrained into my brain. What's up, my soul friend? He's a soul man. Oh, it's not over! You tricked me! Okay, it is not the soul version. It's this one. He fell for it. I thought I was done for some reason. Oh, I took my hand off the controller. Why would you ever do that? That's actual tomfoolery right there. OMG, so cute. You can actually see it now. Ew. It's like that dog in Undertale, whose neck grows to considerable lengths. Doo-doo, doo-doo. You don't owe him anything? I know, but it's another human being, dude. I can't. I don't want to do what's best for me. I want to do what's best for other people. At the expense of my own mental insanity. He's much faster in the dream fight and hits for 2. The Desolate Dive. Tap B while holding down to strike the earth with a burst of power. Cool, that's good. We needed that. Can I not do this fight right now? Can you not do the dream fight yet? Why can't I do this? By the time I made it here in my first playthrough, oh, leave and re-enter. Okay. I was like, I definitely fought him right after. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, okay. Now let's watch a man seek death. Let's watch a man want to end his own existence, which will be me after this fight. So if you've never played this before, there's sometimes dream variations of boss fights that are essentially just the same fight, but harder. Oh, it had to reset his position. Alright, Soul Tyrant. Okay, so he's the same, but very fast. The same, but very fast. He tricked me! Okay. I'm gonna have to move my microphone. Microphone's in the way. Sorry, chat. Can't see ya. My man dominates the left and right half of the screen on this one. Cannot mess around. Dude, I will say, I feel... Definitely shouldn't have hit there. I definitely feel way more prepared to take it on this time, now that I've already gone through it one time in a past life. May as well get some spores up, right? I don't know how much the spores do, but it's better than nothing. Gotta be better than nothing, brother. Oh, I remember the strats. I remember the strats. Right, I remember the strats. I'm trying to get in my head of myself, but I haven't been hit yet. Still a very long battle. It's so hard to get a hit in. There's like only this is like one of the few attacks you can get some hits in. It's still pretty dangerous to do so. Alright. Good start, good start, good start! Okay. Okay. Good start so far. Can't help but notice my man standing just outside of my spores. Ooh, this music's pretty good too, I will say. This music's pretty good. Not that I'm shocked, like all of the Hollow Knight music is obviously fantastic, so... Nothing super duper shocking about that one, Chief. It does require, like, I do apologize. There will be little to no chat interaction for the next couple minutes. As I will be focusing 100% my mind's effort on getting this done. Doesn't mean I don't care about you. I love you all. I also very much want to get this done. Okay. I was gonna say, is he like... I feel like his AI knows not to land in the spores, which is genius, Reds. Maria, I'm very sorry. I can't. No banjo. I can't do a banjo. I'm sorry. Excellent focus required. Actually, that's good. You entertain. I'll fight. You do great entertaining. I will say this is going like... Ooh, those are good. I usually die in the first 5 minutes of this fight. 5 seconds, I should say, so. This has been better for sure. No, I smell tater tots! Just kidding, you're my favorite! Oh, it took a little bit to hit. Actually the greatest. Okay, how many okay, look, a man's got age. I hate to say it, but a man's got age. Okay, alright. Still major focus. It's just so long, dude. Bruh, those smell unbelievable. I don't know why. That smell, you've transported me back to my 3rd grade cafeteria. Which isn't a bad thing. No, it's not. Sometimes school lunch slap, dude. School lunch isn't always the best, but sometimes it slaps.
Fry seasoning
Yeah, I mean, I like fry seasoning, so I'll take some fry seasoning. Thank you. Dude, that's gonna be a great reward once I stomp on this boy. Oh my gosh, you give me a ton, dude! I appreciate it. Okay, they're mind flooding me a little bit. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Bring it back. Hold on. I lost it a little bit here. I appreciate it, Maria. But I'm actually choking. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. 2 HP back. I can't reach out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! Know that I know that you're there, that I think you're amazing, and you're doing amazing, sweetie. Phases. How many phases? It's not a phase, Mom. But if it were, how many would you go through? Okay. Full health, full health. That was risky. Shouldn't have done it. I do not care. He got it done. God, this isn't that bad, actually. What was me from 2 years ago thinking, or 1 year ago, whenever I freaking... Okay, that was a pretty good one on you. What was me from all those years ago thinking? Obviously, we're not going to win any... That was stupid. We're not winning... We're not winning any speed run world records. Okay, hold on. Infinite Smash. No! No! We may literally be here. Forgot about that part. We may literally be here. The thing that sucks about it is, like, clearly we got that first part down. I think the closest I got to death was 3 HP. So, like, that's not an issue. Then he shreds me there. But I still gotta sit through the first 10 minutes of the boss fight to get back there again. That's what's sad. What's the point of the dream fights? They're just real tough. Spells would have sealed the deal on that last fight. Wait, what? Oh! You're saying if I didn't try to heal and I just tried to bop, bop, bop. If I just launched at him instead? Oh yeah, you also get a ton of essence, which is good. So we'll want to do this. Tater tots, temperature hot, shipped frozen. Excuse me, where'd you see that? Was Maria holding a bag up behind me? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I literally haven't eaten. This is one of the greatest things I've ever tasted in my life. Since you have no time to heal, may as well use up the soul. I like that strategy. That's what we're gonna do. You were Googling them? Wait, are tater tots not a... You were Googling our particular brand of tater tots? Or are tater tots not a... Are tater tots not a delicious staple in the UK? If so, I feel bad for you, son. Because they are, in fact, one of nature's greatest treats. Okay, they don't grow naturally, but you know what I'm saying. They're good. It's probably, I wouldn't say number one, because there's some great options. But in terms of different, we had the conversation. We debated whether a tater tot was a French fry, right? But in the realm of all of the different potato-style fried treats, whatever you want to lump those into a category, I'll include... I'd press the dash button for some reason. I'll include a tater tot there. It's probably like top 3. Sweet potato being at the top, obviously, and waffle being at a close second. If we're removing sweet potato from the equation, we're talking just OG potatoes, then I'll say waffle's number 1. I'll put tater tot at 2. I wouldn't have any qualms putting tater tot at 2. As long as waffle fries can claim the top spot. So much, really, it's, it comes down, excuse me. Okay, let's calm down. Okay, no, hiccups, you don't understand. I'm in, like, the fight of my life right now. It really just comes down to surface area, to be 100% honest with you. A waffle fry has so much more, just the lattice cut has so much more surface area potential for good, crispy fried goodness that it instantly makes it better. If prepared right, I should mention that. Here's the same thing with crinkle cut. Once again, adding the little crinkles should theoretically increase surface area, thus making a better opportunity for a crispier fry. Unfortunately, they're also thick boys. There's crinkle cuts are. So a lot of people, you undercook that thing, and you end up with a soggy, floppy mess. Oh, which was my nickname in high school. Curly. Oh! Shoot. See, I forgot about the curly fries. The thing about curly fries that sets them up is typically curly fry, like, it's nothing about the actual shape of the curl that does it for me. It's the curly fries, typically it's just kind of par for the course. You know you're getting that delicious seasoning as well. You get the curly fry seasoning. It's the seasoning that sets them apart, not the actual shape itself. So curly fries are tough, because like if you put curly fry seasoning on a waffle fry, and I think they do make those, it wouldn't even be close. But if you're saying that only the curly fry can have the curly fry seasoning, it's trademark TM, patent pending seasoning, then maybe I could get on board and be like, yeah, curly fries might be number 1. Definitely, I would put them ahead of tater tots for sure. Waffle fries still pretty tough to keep going for me. Waffle fries just too good. You like your fries less crunchy? I can't do a soggy fry. Anything potatoes. Same with like hash browns. I know a lot of people like kind of sogged up hash browns. My hash brown gotta be good and crispy. Just adds a different layer to the dish for me. I'm also just a very textured-based eater. And typically the textures I find myself not liking are sog and mash. Don't like purees and awkward, gross, thick liquids. Or soggy things that I feel like shouldn't be soggy. You've never had bad curly fries? I don't think I have either, to be honest. That's part, okay, so like Popeyes and Rallies have some of what I would consider the best normal fries, like just straight, I don't know if you call it shoestring cut, but just like a normal style stick french fry, because they put that extra seasoning on it. I don't know what Rallies just calls them rally fries, so I don't know what the seasoning's called, because they won't stop shoving their branding in my face. But Popeyes uses like Cajun seasoning on there, and ooh, baby, does that take a french fry to the next level. Really want a tater tot. Really want a tater tot. Okay, let's not be afraid when we get into this final section, which I think is coming up relatively quickly. Not be afraid to use your soul. He went for it. And he paid the ultimate price. Should not have went for it. Not a win for it. Definitely want to go into this last section with full HP. You can go into the last section with full HP. You absolutely want to. Gotta be close. Couple hits. Couple hits. Couple hits. Still a couple hits, I'm thinking. It's not! What? I thought the first half would for sure be done. Alright. Okay, take all those principles I just said. Just apply them in about 2 minutes. Ah, I messed up. Okay. Apply them in about 2 seconds, I should say. Give me good placement. And easily. Come on, good placement. Good. Horrible. Better. Better. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. No. Yes! Oh, God. Tater tot for Papa. Brother, that's a rough one. That boss fight's real tough. Thankfully, I'm happy to say it didn't take 7 hours this time. Oh my gosh. You just call it French fry seasoning? Well, like, these tater tots have French fry seasoning. But I wouldn't call it the same stuff that goes on curly fries. Curly fries, like, almost like a little spicy. Go ahead and heal up, Baba. That was incredibly... Thank you! I appreciate it. It's not often, except for apparently Fall Guys, that I get to flex the gaming muscles very much, but I'm very proud of myself for that performance. American Gang, another question. I saw someone on Twitter say sometimes you have your hen parties your hen parties and stag do's. I'm assuming that means bachelor and bachelorette parties. Is that something that happens with any sort of regularity or something one person happened to do? I would say it's probably not the regular. I would say it's usually way beforehand. Although I tend to see bachelor and bachelorette parties as kind of dumb in concept. At least in the age old. I've been to a couple, and I'm proud to report that my friends are decent human beings, so it's not like they portray it in the movies at all. I've seen 0 booties besides my own at a bachelor party. In my dreams, I could see it. The kingdom's salvation, the cure for the plague. The answer was in the soul that animates our bodies. But the king, why? He opposed everything I did. His jealousy, his madness. By standing against me, he robbed me of my immortality. Now the king and his kingdom are dead, but I will live forever. Not so much. Hen parties, OMG. Good, you couldn't imagine going to your own wedding? Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense either. I breathed in on the same frame. My life's a video game, apparently. I breathed in on the same frame that the tater tot entered my mouth. My lungs got a nice little coating of French fry seasoning. Ooh, which doesn't do the body wonders. The same frame. Don't call it a speed run. Holy crap. They're actually dying, I think. I think I might have poisoned myself. It's just a fun excuse to have a party. I've seen my own butt, yes. It's like the cinnamon challenge, but I didn't mean to be an idiot this time. Did anybody do the cinnamon challenge back when it was a big thing? Don't recommend it, by the way. It's horrible for you and you'll die. But I did it twice. Because I am what the kids would call not smart. Not a chance. We stand. We stand a reasonable man of science. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh! Sorry, that's the sound I make when I find a lot of money. Every time a paycheck comes in, okay. So literally nothing else up here? I mean, not that large amount of money. Like, obviously, I'm very, very happy about it, but was that it for realsies? Don't even like looking at your face in the mirror. I ain't shoving my butt in front of one. You gotta get those sweet... Did I just trap myself because I used up all the soul? Did I just trap myself because I used up all the soul? I got soul. They gave me like 6 different avenues to acquire soul, by the way, and I still managed to mess it up. I got soul, but I'm not as... You've done the cracker. Is that, is that 7 saltines? Maria, did you just call them sardines? Oh no. Oh. Guys, I'm trapped. I literally think I may have soft locked. Oh, thank goodness, not soft locked. Thank you, game developers, for having a brain. Where I did not. I'm dying, I'm sorry. That was a rough inhale. But yeah, I think it's the one where you eat a bunch of saltines. Speaking of sardine crackers, which sound disgusting, you know what is not disgusting and is a meat-based cracker? Has anyone ever had chicken and a biscuit? I have probably not had them since I was a child. I used to pack them in my lunch, which was probably not a great idea. Because then I just ended up with chicken breath for the rest of the day, which you may be wondering, doesn't smell very good. They're basically just Ritz crackers, but they're coated in this like. I'm sure they take Ritz crackers and then mix in chicken broth and then make it, and then they sprinkle some like chicken seasoning on the top. It's basically just a chicken flavored Ritz cracker. My goodness, dude, is it tremendous. It's like my favorite thing to eat when I was a kid. Oh. Push-ups. Push-ups. I'll tell you what, let me get to the next bench. I do gotta work off these tates. I do gotta work off these potatoes. So I would be happy to do some push-ups. Eat 7 crackers? Okay, but what happened? Okay, but... excuse me. Where am I going? I've never attempted that. I have a pretty dry mouth as it is, so I don't think I do very well. Is that it? Like, I feel like it should connect in some way. What did I do? Why, please? What did I do? Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Look at that. No, I left a grub behind. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. You can't just leave the grub behind. I got so Look, I got the boss fights down. The exploration and puzzle solving, we're still working on. Ignore the massive piles of dead bodies. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there's nothing to be concerned about, dude. You won't believe me, but I'm about to cough. I find myself very close to coughing at this current moment in time. In a stunning turn of events. The shaking ground spots are gonna be my tinted rocks. Probably that and the crumbly walls. I get too hyper-focused in on the combat that I never see them. It's weird I'm singing that you were listening to. I was not, which is weird that it's stuck in my head. But as you've probably noticed about the fact that I've now sung it 17 times, it is very trapped betwixt mine ears. And I don't know why. Alright, I'm obviously... Look, you're cool. Haha, very funny. Good joke. I'm obviously just going to ignore you and I'm gonna go get my friend. The grub who was left behind. Then... I did not grab the grub. I'm going to. I just looked down. I just looked down at my bowl of tater tots, which is now an empty bowl of no tater tots. This is a bad idea, huh? This is not a good idea, huh? Appreciate you spawning me right there. I think we'll go ahead and take that a little slower this time around. Maybe 1 or 2 enemies at a time. Probably is a little bit of a smarter option for us. I think we'll do that instead. That's a massive rip. They're still kicking my butt. What's the song? I got soul, but I'm not. I don't know what the actual song is called. But I know that there's a part that goes, I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Which is just a great bar, by the way. Okay, this room is actual heck. We have survived. Okay, so... all these things I have done. There you go. Who's it by? Who's it by? Who sings that? Is it like Panic or something? Or... no. My Chemical Romance? Is it My Chemical Romance? Or MCRs, the cool kids call it. Killers, same thing. Basically the same thing if you don't think about it too hard. Song knowledge, very tiddly. Okay, what time is it? 3 hours, 45 minutes. I mean, I guess I'll... You think we could squeeze in that, the Watcher fight, NSL? Oh, thanks for that. Oh, it wasn't cracked. My bad, silly me. You think we could fit in the Watcher fight? I cannot do it yet casually. I need wings. So, what you're saying then? Let me see if I'm picking up what you happen to be putting down. I shouldn't do any more of the city. And we'll also probably want Shade Cloak. So, is there any reason to do any more Soul Sanctum then? Or am I free? The seasoning. There's nothing left to do here at the moment. I am free. Okay, cool. And that seems like it might be a decent stopping point. Except that I don't know where to go next. What's the next upgrade on the docket? Wings? Oh, now that we have... Where can I smash through the ground to get to the next area? Is it the mines? Good riddance, Soul Town, USA. So you... Oh, thank you. Goodbye, Cornifer. Alright, map has been updated. I guess we'll just... There's some places at the resting grounds to Hulk Smash. Okay, I like Hulk Smash. I had an Incredible Hulk game on the PlayStation 2 way back in the day. I think way back in the day. Oh, I'll check Bretta. Don't even worry about that. That's a no-brainer. I think it was called Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction? Platforming God. I think that's the name of the game. It's very good. It was basically just an Incredible Hulk game with where you were in... Where does the Hulk live? New York? They all just live in New York, right? It's Incredible Hulk, but there's destructible... Nice shot. But there's destructible terrain. So you basically just level the city. Over and over and over again. Okay, so... Shortcut. Back to Bretta. I think we'll just check on Bretta and we'll end it. We'll figure out what we're doing after that next time. Hello, little bug. Hello, my friend. My stag stations have been open. Again, I can travel the breadth of the kingdom. Okay, yeah, look. He's the last stag. I didn't even realize that. Is Hulk Marvel or DC's Marvel? And I think Marvel uses the real towns. Whereas DC is like, Smallville. This is basically New York City, but we'll call it Gotham. I think Marvel's just like straight up, this is New York City, my dude. Okay. Shopkeepers come home, cool. I got $1,000, so may as well. No Bretta? When does she come out? Okay, Gathering Swarm. Rancid Egg. Honestly, go ahead and give me the last thing. We already have 2 of these, so go ahead and give me the last one. Finish her out. Delicious. Cool. Soulful. I got so bad. Okay, stop. You'll see her on the bench. Let's see if she's still sleeping then. Let's be a big old creep real quick. She out, dude. Okay, yeah, I read this, and it's adorable, but also creepy. But I'm not a soldier. Oh, so good, so good. Vain.jpg. Me trying not to say Resident Sleeper when people talk about Marvel? First of all, that's extremely offensive. Second of all, third of all, I'm freaking tired, dude. Work was nuts today. Stream was really good though. This was a nice little this was a nice reprieve from the heck that work was earlier today, and we'll probably